or developing broilers without feathers at all.
Can we have a look?
Sure, let's go.
All right.
Chickens without the gene to make feathers. I'm fascinated to see what they look like.
God, it's hot in here.
Yeah, it is hot.
And here they are, the featherless chickens. They look like miniature dinosaurs.
What we have here is that's the original mutant. This is a female.
She's amazingly smooth.
Yeah.
It's quite extraordinary.
This is the male.
So
And
this
as
is-
you can see, no scales on the feet.
Right.
That's why the mutation is called scaleless.
They've got little claws on the ends of their wings. You can certainly imagine them as little miniature dinosaurs.
Yeah. The sexually mature males
They're bright red.
become red. It's an interaction between the sex hormone and the light,
I see.
which create this red
So
pigment.
it's testosterone plus light
Yeah,
makes turns you red.
That's right. These are adult birds. This is mature body size. They will never be bigger than this. When I started to cross birds like these ones
With the ones
with the ones that we saw. Well, they try to flap. They still know how to flap.
I don't know, rather sweet.
Having successfully bred small featherless chickens, Dr. Kahana wanted to see if he could create a big, commercial-sized bird.
That was the challenge, and indeed we managed to do it, as you can see here.
He's huge.
This is an
He's
adult
absolutely
male.
huge.
This male is identical in body size to the males that we saw over there in the other house, which have full feathers. The only thing that we changed is that we took advantage of this gene, the scaleless gene, that eliminates or avoids the development of the feathers. And by doing this, we allowed these birds to grow nicely and comfortably in hot conditions.
These chickens are the result of Dr. Kahana's selective breeding program. And after 6 generations of mating the chickens with the featherless genes, this is what we've ended up with. I can imagine most people's reactions at seeing these chickens is one of revulsion. But if you were a chicken in 100-degree heat, you wouldn't want feathers, believe me. And anyway, they're not the first animal bred to have their natural covering removed. Look at pigs. Wild boar are furry. And even we humans were once apes, entirely covered in hair. So perhaps they're not as weird as they first seem.
What is the future of these chickens? Are we going to see them in our supermarkets soon?
Well, not in the supermarkets in the UK, but hopefully in the supermarkets in the tropical countries, in Nigeria, in Indonesia, where it's very hot. For these farmers, it's easier and more efficient because there's no need.
You don't have to pluck them.
That's right. There's no need to pluck them. The proportion of meat on these birds is higher.
So featherless chickens in the tropics, they grow faster than a bird with feathers because they don't get held up by the fact they're getting too hot. They're healthier. They cost less because you don't have expensive housing. It sounds fantastic.
That's right.
Good for the person, good for the bird.